Stop everything. What I'm about to tell you will shake the NFL to its core. A revelation so explosive, so unprecedented, that the landscape of the league as we know it might never be the same. The whispers, the frantic phone calls, the encrypted messages flying in every direction, they all point to one thing: a deal so colossal, so game-changing, that it could rewrite history. Behind closed doors, in secret meetings, under the highest confidentiality, an elite franchise is making moves that only a select few could even imagine. And let me tell you, what's happening behind the scenes right now is pure chaos. Phones ringing off the hook, high-stakes negotiations that could alter the future of an NFL powerhouse. And a player whose name has been whispered in the shadows for months is about to make headlines that will echo through decades. My sources, trusted and verified, just confirmed something huge, an absolute bombshell. They've whispered about a trade so audacious, so ambitious, it defies precedent. But here's the catch: I can't reveal the name just yet. Not quite. Because the league is on edge, and every front office, every coach, every agent is holding their breath, waiting to see if this deal will become reality. It's a conspiracy of power, timing, and visions of a future where one player, one superstar, could absolutely redefine the very soul of a franchise, and perhaps the entire NFL. You think you've seen it all? Think again. This isn't just a trade rumor. This is the story that no one saw coming. A deal rooted in desperation for a franchise looking for a spark, a game-changer who can elevate everything around him, and a player whose meteoric rise has only just begun. I'm telling you, the next 48 hours are going to be critical. If you're serious about NFL insider info, if you crave the truth behind the headlines, then stay locked in. Because what I'm about to reveal could blow your mind, and once you hear it, you'll realize we're on the verge of witnessing something extraordinary. Now, let's get this straight. If you want the full details, if you want the real inside scoop that nobody else has, then hit that subscribe button, smash the like, and turn on your notifications. Because this story is about to go beyond the normal, it's about to become legendary. Those who are in the know, those who understand the magnitude of what's happening, they'll tell you, this is how history is made. And the question is, are you ready to be part of the story? Because I've got everything, from secret meetings in hidden locations, to whispers from NFL insiders who are on the brink of breaking the silence, to explosive insights into the franchise making this bold move. We're talking about a quarterback whose trajectory is nothing short of astronomical, a player whose stats, leadership, and raw talent make him a perfect centerpiece for this revolution. But here's the twist: this isn't just about stats. It's about vision, power, and the future of a franchise desperate to rise from the ashes. And the name? Keep your eyes glued, because I'll reveal it soon. Let me take you behind the curtains, into the secret chambers where high-stakes chess games are being played out. This isn't some random trade rumor. This is a calculated, meticulously planned masterstroke by a franchise hellbent on returning to the top. They've been searching for months, scouring every corner of the NFL landscape, trying to find that one missing piece that will ignite their offense, elevate their defense, and turn the tide of their entire destiny. They've flown in secret, held clandestine meetings on private jets, covert operations to land the player who could be the key to their rebirth. And then they found him. Yes, I said it, they found HIM. The guy who has been turning heads since his breakout season, a quarterback whose name is already etched in NFL history, and who could now become the epicenter of one of the most audacious trade moves we've ever seen. Now, brace yourselves, because it gets even more intense. I'm talking about JAYDENDANILS. Yes, that's right, the dynamic, electrifying, game-changing QB currently making waves in the league, now on the verge of joining a franchise that's desperate for a renaissance. But don't start jumping the gun, I know what you're thinking. How? Why? When? And most importantly, what makes him the perfect fit? Let me break it down with precision. Jayden Daniels, a name that has been ringing in the NFL circles for over 2 years now. Drafted second overall in 2024, he was hailed as a once-in-a-generation talent. A quarterback who led the Washington Commanders to the brink of the NFC Championship in his rookie season, setting record-breaking stats along the way. When he tossed for 822 yards in the playoffs with a 116.2 passer rating and a nearly 70% completion percentage, the league sat up and took notice. This was the future, and his story was just beginning. But then, reality struck hard. Injuries, knee, hamstring, elbow, they all hit him like a freight train. He missed over 10 games in his second year, and the Commanders sank from their peak. A disappointing 5-12 season, a collapse of epic proportions. Yet through the pain, Daniels showed resilience. His highlight run ability, his arm strength, his leadership, none of that faded. If anything, it intensified. And in 2026, everything changes. The Falcons, led by new head coach Kevin Stefanski, are on the hunt for a quarterback who can instantly transform their stagnant offense. They've been scouting, negotiating, making secret moves behind the scenes. Their front office is working in absolute silence, orchestrating what could be the biggest coup in franchise history. They need a guy who can extend plays, throw with precision, and inspire a squad desperately craving a comeback. Daniels fits that bill perfectly. Let me give you some specifics. Daniels' stats from his rookie year are staggering. 822 passing yards, 135 rushing yards, a 116.2 passer rating, and a 69.7% completion rate. He's a dual-threat nightmare capable of escaping pressure, extending plays for what seems like an eternity. His arm is cannon-like but precise, allowing him to make throws on the run, deep downfield, or in tight windows. His leadership qualities, unquestioned. His ability to perform in clutch moments, proven. And the contract, fully guaranteed at $37.75 million with 3 years remaining in his rookie deal. The market value of such a talent is astronomical, but the Falcons, desperate for a cornerstone, might just pull out all the stops for this one. A trade involving multiple first-round picks. A package that includes future assets? Absolutely. This isn't just a small deal, it's a seismic shift in the NFL landscape. NFL insiders are already whispering about the interest from Atlanta. Top-level executives are praising Daniels' ceiling. He's a once-in-a-generation type, I've heard an anonymous league executive say. He's got the talent, the poise, and the leadership to be a franchise QB for the next decade. And not just that, rival teams are kicking themselves, knowing that if Daniels lands in Atlanta, the whole division might be turned upside down. Now behind the scenes, there's a war brewing. The Falcons' GM, a true mastermind working in the shadows, is orchestrating the deal with surgical precision. They're weighing options, making calculations about salary cap space, potential releases, and future draft picks. The league's best analysts are already calculating the implications: the leap in offensive efficiency, the boost in fan morale, the commercial value skyrocketing overnight. This is the kind of move that makes NFL history, and let's talk about the reaction from coaches and players. Coach Stefanski is reportedly ecstatic. The chance to build an offense around Daniels' unique skill set is a dream come true. Players are buzzing, fans are on edge, and the media is already speculating about the implications. Imagine the excitement of the Atlanta fan base, finally witnessing a true superstar quarterback wearing their colors, leading them into a new era of dominance. But this isn't just about raw talent. It's about the scheme fit, the vision. Daniels' ability to throw from under center, adapt to a more balanced attack, and extend plays aligns perfectly with Stefanski's philosophy. The Falcons are planning to revamp their entire offense around him. More play action, better protection schemes, and a faster-paced game plan designed to maximize his strengths. And don't forget the financials. The deal could be structured to keep the Falcons flexible, a combination of signing bonuses, roster bonuses, and incentives that unlock massive performance bonuses if Daniels leads them to the playoffs or surpasses certain statistical milestones. This is NFL business at its highest level, a chess game where every move counts. In the end, what does this all mean? It means we're on the cusp of a new chapter, a chapter in which Jayden Daniels could become one of the most iconic quarterbacks in NFL history. He's already a star, but with this move, he's about to ascend to true superstardom, transforming a franchise from pretender to contender overnight. The league is watching, the fans are waiting, and the next 48 hours will be crucial. This deal might happen in the dead of night, or it might explode during an emergency NFL Board of Governors meeting. Either way, when the dust settles, the NFL landscape will shift forever. So I ask you, are you ready for the biggest trade bombshell of 2026? Are you prepared to witness history in the making? Because once this is out, once it's confirmed, the NFL will never be the same again. And trust me, you won't want to miss a single second of what's coming. Until then, stay tuned, stay hungry, and prepare for a revelation so powerful that it will shake the very foundation of the league. This isn't just a rumor, it's the endgame. The clock is ticking. The future is about to be written in bold letters. Remember this, when a franchise dares to dream big, when the stars align and the secrets finally come to light, history is made. And right now, we stand on the brink of something insane. Are you ready to see the league's biggest secret unfold? Because I sure am. And I'll be here bringing you every second of it. Stay locked, because what's coming is nothing short of legendary. This is the moment, the NFL's most explosive trade rumor of 2026. And trust me, you'll never forget where you were when it all changed.